Hey, thanks for joining me. Hope you're doing well. The black sun is rising. Golden ages and dark ages oscillate in and out of this realm. During a golden age, everything harmonizes and everything is in its original paradisal condition. But during a dark age, we experience a loss of this union and create environments which eventually push us back to discover unification once again. The black sun in the dark ages is not visible. It is split away from the white sun, representing our condition of duality, the dissociation of our conscious and subconscious reality, the two elements of ourselves which the two suns reveal. The black sun, being the processor and conglomeration of our subconscious, is rising right now and will meet the sun at the center very soon. And when this happens, the aurora borealis will fill this entire realm. Because we are microcosms of this macrocosm, the aurora borealis, this emerald green energy, is the green rays of our hearts, which never left the center. Extending outwards, the aurora borealis will fuse with our heart chakras, automatically propelling us to the center. The rainbow bridge of Norse cosmology, also known as the Bifrost Bridge, will be created after the heart is opened, bridging our lower chakras with the higher ones. This will let us ascend up the levels of Mount Meru until we achieve unification once again in Asgard. And it all starts with the black sun and white sun coming together. These are the two aspects of ourselves, the Adam and Eve, the night and day, which separated after the so-called fall into this dark age. In my last video, we talked about the projection system from the center and how this projection is coming from us, from the living souls who never left the axis mundi. This has been a collective dream we're experiencing backwards. We're still in the pleroma. The demiurge is an illusory construct that has no relevance once we're in the event horizon. The demiurge is us, and soulless beings are the fractalized expressions of our shadow selves. It might be tough to come to terms with, but this energy extraction matrix is therefore you. It's brilliant. We're in a show orchestrated by our higher selves. Every experience you've had was here to propel you in a certain direction. And the goal, ultimately, has been to reverse remember how to be unified. So we have projected what appears to be an energy extraction matrix. This system rubs in our face the parasitic, dualistic aspects of our consciousness, which we have been projecting. But it's not representative of who we are. It's a charade. These outer lands as we know it, and soulless beings, will all be rendered non-existent once we return to the center. We are the living souls who have found each other and will be returning to the singularity. We have gathered under blood over intent. To perform this sovereign, selfless declaration, write on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. I intend to worship all and exclude none. And then, prick your finger and put a few drops of blood on it. We are uploading it side by side to the internet. You can personalize this if you want, but the main objective is to release everyone, the living souls, from bondage, the bondage we have placed ourselves in. There are 144,000 of us. This number is expressed microcosmically in our chakra system. If we count all the petals of the first 6 chakras, we get 144 petals. The crown chakra, the center which connects us with the divine source, is called Sahasrara, which literally means 1,000-petal lotus in Sanskrit. So when we multiply that with 144, there are 144,000. Paired with the 144,000 souls who will be sealed in the book of life according to the Bible, it's clear what is happening. We collectively fractalized ourselves into individual portions of consciousness tied to a collective divine chakra system. And each part of the 144,000 represents each portion of consciousness. And what we experience is according to how these aspects within this holographic realm oscillate. Each part of the 144,000 is a different soul in the Oversoul. So yes, I'm saying ultimately, the 144,000 are all one being. What we're experiencing is not truly Earth, it's Saturn. Saturn, Father Time, is considered the master of karma. Saturn puts us into contact with everything that we did over our past existence, which we now have to deal with. Before Saturn became the Grim Reaper, we were in the golden age of Kronos, Kronos being the Greek analog of Saturn. The Greek poet Hesiod tells us of a golden race of mortal men who lived in the time of Kronos when he was reigning in heaven, and they lived like gods, without sorrow of heart, remote and free from toil, miserable age rested not on them. So we're in Saturn right now, not on Earth. Earth is at the center. It's the state of connecting with your heart, which is why heart is an anagram of Earth. Saturn is not evil. It received a virus, but this cosmic egg is about to change guard, and we will finally be on Earth, connected to the Mother Goddess in full. Saturn has taught us the ultimate lesson of banding together in the darkness, and this is why The Lord of the Rings contains the well-known verses, "One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them." Being stuck in Father Time has been necessary. We needed to be stuck in time to work out our shadows. These outer lands, what I've recently compared to the ergosphere of a black hole, is the one ring, the ring of Saturn, to bring all the 144,000 and in the darkness bind us together. We have activated our memories with blood over intent, and when the time comes, we will be transported to the center, to Hyperborea. Like I explained in my video on the projection system, we never left. We're only dreaming up this Hall of Mirrors. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please stay well and centered. I love you all.